4 numbers.
Nope.
What was it? I forgot the number. I forgot the number of his birthday. It was,
The completion note, there was...
maybe it's not
That
it.
was never...
Maybe it's not it. I cannot cancel out? Oh, I can cancel out from here.
I needed to find a 4-digit number.
Was the,
I had no reason to search the desk again.
is it, 1975? Passcode invalid.
And there I was, thinking that Henri might have set such an obvious code. No such luck.
Damn, I like how the game definitely have some sort of expectation of the wrong decisions that you're gonna make. People, we're gonna put a number here, and people might actually try and use that number. So let's go ahead and give it a unique commentary, which is pretty neat.
I needed to find
I like
a
that.
4-digit number.
I like that. This is a big plus for the game. I think developers of point and click games should put themselves in the player's place when they try to solve these. Oh, he might actually try and solve it by using this. Oh, maybe solve it by using that. Is it gonna be that obvious? Is it not gonna be that obvious? What if he tried to use something silly here? Oh, this is look like the same color. Let's use that and that. And that's how they get these place these interesting commentaries, which is I like that. Actually, I love that. Not only like it, love it.
Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday.
That's probably this number. Yeah, I forgot where I got his birthday. 27th May. So is it gonna be 2405? 2705. Passcode valid. Bingo.
I rewound the tape to before the robbery. This was the first interesting frame.
Okay.
It was Henri studying La Malediccio. He couldn't have had any idea what was about to happen.
Maybe he actually had an idea. Previous frame.
That was the earliest shot with anything interesting on it. Was Henri studying that picture, or did he look worried? There was definitely more to this robbery than I first thought.
I think he was on to it. Something tells me he was on to it. He probably can, He wanted someone to steal something, and these people actually, knew about that. So yeah, since they're gonna be ready for that. But it's still, it doesn't make sense, because the alarm system has been cut off. Because he definitely seemed like, oh, don't steal that particular one. It was only the Malediccio's alarm system that wasn't working properly. He was kind of worried about it being lost for some reason.
Was Henri studying that pic?
Anything interesting here?
The image was a little fuzzy, but in the center of the painting was what looked like a snake eating its own tail.
Ouroboros.
I thought about what the priest said. There was definitely something unsettling about the picture.
That's Ouroboros. The immortal snake that keeps eating itself for eternity.
The most striking aspect of the painting was a snake eating its own tail.
Is it even a god? Is Ouroboros a god? Depicted or a god, or just depicted as a demon, as a demonic figure? Next
Nico
frame.
and I were taking a look at La Malediccio just before the robbery. Funny, the painting didn't strike me as remarkable at the time. Just odd.
What if Nico was in on it?
There I was, looking at the exhibition.
Maybe the game is gonna, like, pull something interesting. That would definitely be interesting. But nah, they're not gonna do that to Nico. Nico's a classic character. They're just not gonna pull that off. Pull the plug on the serious on a lovable character like that.
There I was, looking at the exhibition. There I was. It seemed that whenever Nico stepped back into my life, so did trouble. Whatever was going on around here, I hoped it meant I could spend more time with Nico.
No, this is pretty interesting. They're like through the whole game, they're openly like showing that both characters are actually glad that they finally met each other again. I think they were in a relationship. I think after the first game, but I think in the second game they said that things didn't work out with them.
The most striking act. Whatever was going on.
So that's it. Nothing interesting. Nothing else interesting here.
A good view of La Malediccio. I could kind of see why Father Simeon thought it was evil. There was a certain presence about it. The most striking... The killer caught in the act. There was nothing really distinctive about him.
Is that so?
The CCTV had caught the killer in the act of lifting La Malediccio from the wall. He knew exactly which painting to take. He knew exactly which... The most striking...
Anything else interesting? I don't see anything interesting.
The moment it all went horribly wrong. Why hadn't Henri backed down when the thief pulled the gun? If that was me, I'd have done whatever the guy wanted.
Huh. Believe it or not, viewers, I've worked in a place where some gunmen actually try to pull a gun, probably a fake gun actually. But usually, if someone actually does that, like there were instances where I actually suspected that someone is actually or up to no good, like people are about to go, and there's of course there's people usually like accountants or do some accounting stuff, and they have they're obligated to to count for the daily money running, and sometimes I supervise that, and I get out early. Like these guys know what they're doing, like a solid system. But sometimes when I actually just leave work, I see someone just waiting, a suspicious individual usually waiting. Once I see someone like that, I just decide to stay for a little bit longer. There. Sometimes I actually just go and confront them. Do you need help? Anything? Can I help you with anything? This is a private property. Get the fuck out. But yeah. If I like when I'm going there, is he said like if someone pulls a gun like that, and probably for, especially if there's a lot of money involved, I definitely gonna challenge that. I do have protection of my own. Don't worry, viewers. God damn! Have a nice day. You have a piece on you at all times? No. But you know, sometimes in these situations, probably is worth it to take a bullet. You'll believe it or not, viewers. At least for me.
Why hadn't Henri backed down when the thief pulled the gun?
No, viewers. I don't encourage people to actually challenge people with guns. I think at least I know a punk from someone that actually can be that looks like he's gonna do something stupid and actually have a real gun. No. So if you don't know, just don't do it. Do not do it at all times.
There
Actually,
was some writing on the front of his helmet, but I couldn't quite make it out.
huh? That's the Maledictio.
The writing was just a blur. The writing was just a blur.
I mean, can we get any info from just a helmet?
The most striking aspect of the painting was a snake eating its own tail. The alarm should have sounded when the killer took the painting, but it had been sabotaged. I wondered who could have done that. Maybe Lane or even Henri himself.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that Henri might have done it
Or perhaps
for insurance money.
even Vera's security, who'd installed the system.
Why would they do that though? Like, they're gonna lose a lot of money because they're gonna. There's definitely insurance money there and reputation. Why would they do that?
The alarm should have sounded when the killer took the painting.
I wonder what kind of commentary is George gonna give if we haven't found out that they actually went with that we actually still didn't know that they went with a different security company system or security company altogether. Because supposedly we know supposedly as an insurance company, George's company has suggested someone entirely else. Someone else entirely. Yeah, I can't speak English, by the way, viewers. So that would be interesting to find what kind of comment he's gonna give here before he actually knew about Vera systems.
The alarm should have sounded when the killer took...
I don't think I have anything that helps me with that. Maybe the phone?
My beloved phone.
I can call them. That's definitely a new option. I'm probably gonna do that.
The killer making his getaway.
Ah. Now we're gonna be able to get the name on the helmet.
The alarm should have sounded... A logo on the front of his helmet read Waterloo Motors.
Waterloo Motors?
That could be useful. A logo on the front of his... The painting was gone.
Is that the last frame?
There I was, taking a look at the alarm box. Hopefully I didn't look too suspicious. That was me fiddling with the alarm.
Uh-oh. It's gonna make us look suspicious. Can we delete that? Can we delete that?
The alarm... I sure looked suspicious. I hope the police wouldn't see that.
100% they're gonna see
Sure looked
that.
suspicious.
But people are gonna say that the alarms didn't work, so you're in the clear.
I hadn't thought about that when I was taking a look at the camera. Not my best angle. Not my best angle.
Nah, you look alright. This game looks good, by the way. Stylish. Definitely for a Kickstarter game. Definitely looks good. Sadly, I cannot say the same to Bloodstain Ritual of the Night. Holy hell, that game is ugly. But that game is fun. Don't get me wrong, viewers. For people that are actually interested in Bloodstain Ritual of the Night, go for it. It's a good game. It's a solid game. Sadly, not doesn't have the best graphics.
That was the last shot. I'd probably learned everything I could from the CCTV. The alarm should have... That was the most recent image.
Alright, I guess that's that. Uh-oh. Wasn't me.
Monsieur, sir, you have snuck in here, and now you are tampering with my evidence.
I didn't sneak in here. I just was trying to find the loot. I was trying to find the pissoir. I'm definitely gonna lie. Why would I tell the truth?
I'm just looking for the name of the caterer. That cheese was to die for.
Ah, to die for? To kill for. I put it to you, monsieur. Monsieur...
George.
Stobart. George Stobart.
I put it to you that you came here in search of cheese and killed the owner in a fromage-induced frenzy.
Oh god, this guy's an idiot.
Well, no. I'm from Paris Mutual. We insured the exhibition.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, really.
So it's not to our benefit for all of this happening.
Time will tell, monsieur.
Truth will out, Inspector.
Truth will out?
Who dares wins, Monsieur Stobart.
He who laughs last laughs loudest, Inspector Nave. The guy was seriously nuts.
Doesn't have a peewee of a brain too. If only he would be a lot more smarter if he had a brain the size of his nose.
May I remind you, monsieur, that a serious crime has been committed. I am going to have to ask you to return to the gallery.
Of course, but I do need to ask you a few questions.
D'accord. But remember, anything you say can be used against you, Monsieur Stobart.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll bear that in mind.
The most important question.
Here, smell this.
If you think you can bribe me with expensive parfum de toilette, monsieur, you are mistaken.
I don't think this is expensive. I honestly don't know.
Look at these nail clippers.
I do buy a lot of perfume, viewers, but the perfume that I actually buy, there are two kind of perfumes that I actually buy. Expensive ones that are actually, usually the expensive ones that usually goes between 100 and 120 or 130 bucks. Like, I would go out of the way and buy something like that. But I also buy, like, the cheap-ass ones, and a lot of it. Especially if it smells good. And these cheaper ones, they don't last for long. This is something that I keep in my car all the time. If I get in the car, I just use it on me for a little bit. If I'm gonna decide to go out, I use it on me a little bit. And that's it. To make the smell last longer. And these go for like $5, $7. Only if they smell good, though. If they don't smell good, fuck that shit.
Perfect for disabling the alarm.
Uh-oh.
You are sticking your American nose into my little French noose, Monsieur Stobart.
News. I don't think it is wise for us to show him this.
It's very likely that the security camera holds a clue to the killer's identity.
Monsieur, I am a professional, and you are an amateur. So, leave the investigating to me, huh, pal?
That is ombre to you, mon ami.
Do you know anything about a company called Vera Security?
No, I have never heard of them. Now, I must get on with my investigation. Monsieur, you are American, no?
Yeah, California born and bred.
Ugh, California, come on, George.
Of course. I think perhaps you are wanting to be like that Starsky and Butch, monsieur. No?
Starsky and Butch? Who are they? I'm not familiar with that, viewers.
Rolling around on top of fast cars with beautiful ladies, firing your gun.
Does he mean what was the name of that show? Duke Hustler? Duke Hustlers? Oh, I forgot the name of that show. Two guys with an orange Dodge Charger or something like that. Duke Hazards. Duke Hazards, yeah. I think it's Duke Hazards. Is that it? Is that the reference?
Interesting idea, Inspector, but not really my style.
Indeed. Well, let me tell you something, monsieur. You may go now, but I will need to speak with you again.
Out? I didn't give him that letter. Well, maybe for the best.
I had some valuable leads.
Yeah, we did.
But before following up on them, I had important business to attend to. Hey, Nico, you want to grab a quick cup of coffee?
Priorities. I like that. I don't think we'll be able to get out, though.
Sure.
I am pleased to announce that I have finished my preliminary investigation. This is now an official crime scene, and you must all go. I shall be questioning all of you again in the coming days.
Now it's officially a crime scene, huh? Even though the dead body was here for, I don't know, for 3 hours now?
Nobody is to leave the country, particularly you, Monsieur Stobart.
Oh, brother.
Monsieur Lane will stay behind to help secure the premises.
Huh.
Mo?
Yes, Inspector.
Let them out.
Right away, sir.
Hey, well, at least we're out. Finally. Oh, we're getting the coffee.
Please.
Madame.
Nice work in there, Nico. Whatever you did, it worked.
I just made a tiny distraction, and Nave bought it.
I think Nave would buy anything if it had blood on it.
He sounds like someone that won't like the American. He probably
This whole setup, the theft, the murder, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that guy probably put his dick inside my coffee.
What do you mean?
The perfume.
Smell this.
Oh, zut alors. I had an uncle who used to wear that. Maman told me to watch out for him.
What does that mean? Watch out for him? Why? Taking a sip of the coffee. I wonder if I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Maybe someone slipped a Mickey. She's drinking some too.
Do you want to borrow these clippers?
Word of advice, George. Never say that on a first date.
Whoa, that's a date? All right. go, way to go, Georgie!
Like I said, I think it was an inside job.
Are we not gonna talk to her about, what the hell did she actually do when she tried to run after him?
Go on.
Someone disabled the alarm, but on just one painting.
Let me guess. La Maledictio.
Exactly. And I aim to find out who did it.
Or you're gonna lose your job.
The CCTV picked up an image of the thief. His helmet had the words Waterloo Motors written across it.
Wonder if she's familiar with that. Since, you know, she lives here.
Interesting. I think I got a couple of good shots of him too, but I need to take a better look at them at home.
Great. Let me know what you find.
What's that? For how much the shiv? 7 euros for what? Where was that? Is that cow milk? To add cow milk? That's a lot of money. Hey, I don't even spend that kind of money on my cheap perfume. Holy!
Well, the priest thinks La Maledictio is evil.
Charles, she's just crazy.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wee, wow. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Like all religious men,
Yeah, you're probably right. But there's something strange going on.
Oh, he do believe that God exists. That there is someone that made us all.
I found the address of the security company Henri employed. It was not the one that I recommended.
Good luck with your investigations. Well, I guess I should go. This story won't write itself. And Josh?
Nobody's gonna see the like that was definitely not the last thing that we had, and she immediately gonna go.
Yeah?
It's good to see you again.
Great to see you too, Nico. I watched her walk away.
Damn.
The sound of traffic, the sun shining, a crime to solve, and Nico back in my life.
Alrighty, everyone. Well, there's a lot of places that we can visit. Is the game going to be revolving around Paris and Paris alone? Or probably even France? Are we not gonna go to Spain? Or anywhere? We have access to a lot of places here, viewers. Oh, I think this is where I am. That's the tech. And we have 2 places that we can go. We can go to Henri's apartment, and we can go to Vera Security. Sure, I'll go to Henri's apartment.
As I approached Henri's apartment, I started to doubt whether coming here so soon after his death was such a great idea.
I mean, time is of the essence. So we're gonna have to check things out real quick. Unless the game is actually suggesting to me that I should leave the boutique.
Parisian spring fashion. Reminds me why I love this city.
Do you?
I recognize the name Sasha from the charges listed in Henri's credit card letter.
Sasha? He buys from here? This place looks like it's only a ladies' fashion exclusive.
Parisian spring.
Tony's?
Tony's Brasserie. Looked expensive. Tony's Brasserie.
Anything special about these?
That was the street I'd just come from. That was the street I'd just come from.
There's a cafe.
Paris sure had a lot of similar-looking cafes. Paris sure had...
Maybe, you know. Now, actually, there's no, it doesn't make sense talking about the game's budget because making everything looks the same. Because this is 2D art, so, yeah. The game looks absolutely fantastic, by the way, viewers. I like it.
Paris sure had a... Paris sure had a lot of...
No, this is the only place that we can go to, viewers.
It was the door
door.
to Henri's apartment.
Why are you looking there, though?
It was the door...
And there's an intercom. I think this is gonna be closed. I'm not gonna be allowed to get in.
Unsurprisingly, the front door was locked.
Is this gated? Is this actually like do people live in streets like these in France? Do they actually look like this? Because I think this is look a little bit majestic, to be honest. Looks really great. I doubt that the streets of France they have empty you know, they have no cars at all. I would imagine that a street like this would be extremely busy.
It was the door to Henri...
I guess the only thing you can do is interact with the intercom.
There was an intercom.
Yes. Who is it?
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobart. Could I talk to you?
George, what?
George who?
George Stobart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
For God's sake, did they have all this? I don't want to buy insurance.
Too late for that, huh?
No, I'm not selling, madame. It's about the gallery theft.
Oh, I see. You people move fast, don't you?
I mean, if I don't, I'm gonna lose my job.
This isn't a good time. I am so distraught.
Madame, Right.
Yeah, maybe
That hadn't achieved much.
maybe that's actually maybe we actually cannot do anything at this time. Oh, there's a park that I can check.
At the end of the road, I could see the magnificent Bois de Boulogne.
Bois de Boulogne? Is this a real place?
At the end of the road,
I respect video games that actually, you know, showcase some of the interesting scenery in a certain town or city. No, I want to interact with the intercom.
I decided not to call her again quite so soon. I decided...
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess the game is telling us just, you know, it's too early to do that. Oh, we don't actually have to go all the way to the end of the street to see the animation and get back here. All right, I respect that. This is where Nika lives. She lives in on the edge of the city. Well, I guess that makes sense, cause you know, I would imagine downtown Paris would cost a lot of dime, a lot of franc. All right, let's go ahead and head to Vera Security.
The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
I mean, you're not from France. How would you know? No.
was the way out. It was the way out.
Just wanted to check on it. That's it. Neon sign. This guy having some sort of a headache? Stall holder. Electrical box.
The aircon went nicely with the Art Deco detailing.
Uh,
The aircon went...
okay.
The place looked like it had been out of business for a while. The place looked like it had been out of business for a while.
Damn. Inflation hit the town very hard. This is Vera security, huh?
Vera's security. I was going to get some answers there. I hoped.
You hoped, huh? That means that you didn't get any.
Vera's security. I was going to get... Vera's security. It was the place I'd been looking for. Vera's security.
Alright. Anything interesting here that we can interact with? That's the end of the line, huh? This is a stall.
Phone covers, cassettes, all sorts.
All made from China.
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards.
Musical cards? What's a musical card?
Phone covers, cassettes, all sorts.
Cassettes? In this day and age?
Phone covers, cassettes, all sorts.
There's the guy.
The guy managed to look busy, even though he had no customers.
Busy with
The
what?
guy managed to look busy.
Neon sign.
The neon sign buzzed and blinked horribly.
Maybe he's having a headache. I can fix that and he's gonna help me. Maybe.
Please don't touch the sign. You'll just make it worse. Please don't touch the sign.
Alright. Well, there's really nothing in this street, just as it seems. So, guess yeah, let's go ahead and talk to this guy, see if we can get some info.
Hi, I wonder if you can help me. I'm looking for Vera's security.
Yes, of course. It's the shop behind you.
Thank you. The name's George, by the way.
Call me Bassam. And do please forgive me, but I'm in no mood to talk.
Alright.
I have a resounding headache.
Yeah, it's probably from that neon sign, huh? I probably can fix it, yeah. Fix it for him. And once I actually do that, is that the migraine? The icon of the migraine? Want a squirt?
Smell this.
Ooh. At least it's the real thing.
The real thing? What do you mean? You sell... you sell counterfeit of this horrible thing? Does it smell better?
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
No.
Oh, that's as straight of an answer it can be, huh?
Bassam had already told me where Vera's security was.
Migraine.
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and flashing from the old sign is killing me. I thought the neon sign had potential until it broke.
Is it your sign?
Most likely.
No, the previous owners. Used to be a restaurant.
This place used to be a restaurant?
But this is horrible. Adversely affecting my footfall and giving me a splitting headache.
What does it actually say? I cannot read it from that angle.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
Oh. Very interesting. Yeah, we're good at fixing things, but we still don't have any idea what we're doing. Let's double check here.
I took a good look at the sign.
Salad dined.
The wiring was exposed and the cover broken.
Huh. It looks cut from here.
No wonder it was flashing.
What can I do with these? A loose wire.
It was a loose wire. No wonder the sign was flashing. It was a loose wire.
Is that the only thing that we can interact with? I can remove these. The problem is within these ones.
I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated.
Not my problem. Oh, got us a wire.
A small piece of wire. A small...
There you go, fix it. Is there a rhyme or reason for these? For placing these like that? There's no B. I would have used Bassam's name. That should fix it, right? I got fixed, right?
The buzzing and flashing has stopped.
And I'm very grateful. But the sign still looks pretty terrible, doesn't it? When
Oh.
you're building a brand from the ground up, name is everything.
What kind of name do you want?
I need a name that makes my customers long for adventure and treasures from faraway places.
Broken Sword? Want to score
He
it?
struck me as more of an aftershave kind of guy.
Aftershave? Oh, I guess.
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
No.
Bassam had...
Repeat it.
I decided to keep the wire. If Bassam knew how flimsy the sign was, he wouldn't be happy. I could take a look at your sign, come up with something.
You're like a genie from a magic lamp.
Sure. I'm no, Will Smith, though. Who played, I think, Will Smith did play, the genie in Aladdin. At one point.
Tell me about your business idea.
This stall is going to put me through college. while giving me field experience. But the nonsense sign is working against me. It should spell a name for my shop.
What's your
I need
shop's
something
name?
original, yet familiar, bright and in your face, yet subtle and symbolic.
Subtle and symbolic. Just give me the name and I'll do it.
At least the sign's not buzzing anymore.
I know and I do appreciate it, but now it just spells nonsense. And as it says in all the books, branding is key. If only it spelled out a whole new world. That would send my business soaring.
Whole new world.
He struck me as more... I decided...
Yeah,
if
we're not.
Bassam knew how...
Yeah, we're not gonna get anything from these. So, wonder if that's gonna be crucial. Your objective is to rearrange the letters to form a new word that is appropriate for Bassam's predicament. The letters that form the new word need to be lit. So, must be placed in the 7 sockets on the right side of the sign. Interact with the letter to pick up, then move the letters over an empty socket. Interact again to drop the letter into that empty socket. I really didn't ask for a tip, but I guess that's a
Seemed the
force.
letters could be moved around. Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else.